Hello, welcome to the queue. It is Operation RCT, which stands for Regimental Combat Team, and this is Global War 36 version 4.2. We've been playing a privately game here lately, testing the rules. The rules have been released 3 weeks ago, maybe, somewhere around that ballpark. There are a couple YouTube games already going using the 4.2 rule set. So this game, the common turn, will be played by Silk. The allies will be as the Commonwealth countries, a Global War Enthusiast, Boston Bruce with the USA. The Axis will be Japan by Sergeant Shellhole, and Italy and Germany will be handled by myself, and I'm getting ready to do the turn. And it looks like I should be able to walk right into France and take it on turn one, but I haven't got the board completely set up yet. So some countries are vastly, not completely set up. So, but I've got what I have set up that I need to. Spain set up, Germany set up. Let's go over and look and see what we're going to do. So for 4.2, we've got an interesting buy opportunity. For $5, I can send a German aircraft. I think it's just a fighter. That's what I was going to send, was a fighter. I'm pretty sure it's just a fighter. For $5, I can send one of the German aircraft to Spain. It unfortunately gives the nationalist recruitment role. Not excited about that. So the rest of the purchase, I had this on the build queue, so I get to place that for free. Purchasing a sub, upgrading the factory, so that is 6, 12, 17, saving $3 for the next turn. I'm not sure if I would do this or not. I'm going to do it because it's new. It's the rules. Seems like it's $15 for a fighter, because now I'm going to have to replace the German fighter for 15 or for 10. So that means 15. But I guess, if I sent the fighter directly, it would be 10, which, I'm talking myself out of it as I'm going here, because if they score, now that's really going to cost more. So such is the new rules. I hadn't thought about that. That seems like I'm not going to do that. I'm going to send a fighter for 10, upgrade that factory for 16, scratch the sub, and we'll save 4, because I'm going to have to replace that German fighter for another 10. So that would be 15 IPPs to get a fighter. Now, the only advantage is if Germany wins the Spanish Civil War, I get to bring that fighter back to Germany. So that's the advantage. Now I might be talking myself back into it. You know what? Let's just see how it goes. So let's go back to the plan. We'll save $3. I talked myself out of it. Now I'm back into it just to see how it works. I may never do it again, but so our purchases are back to we're purchasing a sub, upgrading the factory, and for $5 sending a fighter, one of the German fighters, to Spain, saving $3. All right, on to tech. We're going to go for advanced mechanized radar, and one of the new techs is atomic weaponry. So I'm going to go for that to get Germany rolling on that, so I can blow the tar out of London. But that's not real. We're going to go for advanced subs. That would be nice. I didn't put out my dice, so let's do that. We'll do that color combination, and let's roll. So at 7 will be the mech and radar. 2 12s. Wow, that's a heck of a way to kick off the game. What is it? Advanced subs. That's the one I got to roll for next. And it'd be nice to get a 3. Start off the game with a 3 spot. Nope. 2 out of 3, though. That's where we go. All right, so let's grab our units. And, before we do that, we're not going to move anything. Yeah, I guess we got to let's do it in order. Getting out of line here. We've got one sub here in A11. He'll come out 1, 2, 3, 4 to A28. We've got a battle cruiser 1, 2, 3, 4 to A28 as well. The torpedo boat destroyer and destroyer will come back into A10. No, A12. And that, honestly, well, you know what? We don't need all that stuff in Berlin. So we'll move the light tank and the cavalry into Western Germany, the artillery and the 2 infantry into Eastern Germany, along with the anti-aircraft gun. The militia will go back up into Berlin. The fighter and the tactical will move out to Western Germany. And this one will send down south here in a second. We do have a combat move, though, because I think that's considered combat. So $2. All right. So the mountain infantry walks into Austria. Then we do our non-coms. And let's go move the board and grab our goods. So Germany will go up to 22. And France goes up 1. Britain goes up 1. All right, so now let's roll that recruitment roll for Spain while we're here. And it's 11, so that didn't bite us in the butt. Let's take the fighter and place our units. All right, so this fighter here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Germany has a +1 to its Lend-Lease ability here to Spain. And you're counting, which is new for 4.2, out of a major, you can go 5 spaces, and out of a minor, you can go 3. So that's why I counted the C zones 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But they have a +1, 6, so they still can't reach the bottom here, Western Andalusia. Right? Yeah. Now that is, I believe, possibly changing here shortly, so that you're not counting the C zone you start at. Say if you had a transport here and you were in port, you would come out and you would count 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're going to possibly look at changing that, and I think that's going to be pretty shortly. I don't think they're going to wait for 4.3 to make that change. So technically, your Lend-Lease would start here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you got +1 for 6. Now then Germany could deliver that fighter to either zone. So I'm going to leave it that German plane so we know which plane is the Condor Legion. I believe they have markers for that, if you wanted to do that. We're upgrading this factory here in Eastern Germany to a major. And we're placing the sub we bought and the free sub off the build queue in A11. So that's pretty much the end of the German turn. Recapping. Okay, so I completely forgot about the Spanish being attacking as well. Dang it. So this plane technically doesn't arrive till after the attack. So the attack is... And then I got to move that. I'm getting way ahead of myself just because I was trying to get this turn out in a hurry before I left. So we do have first strike. We do have an infantry. We have a fighter. It's Basque Country. If we succeed, great. If not, who cares? So let's do the first strike at 2. Nope. The infantry at 2. Yes. Fighter at 6. No. The defensive unit at a 4. No. All right. So what that does is it gives our recruitment roll just a little better chance. So that guy goes away. All right. Sorry about that. Then the non-com is they pick up the infantry artillery from Spanish Morocco, go in port here and dump them off into Galicia, Leon. And then we're going to do the recruitment roll, and we deliver our Condor Legion to Glacier-Leon as well. And I believe there's an air base there. Yeah, there's an air base. So that gives me the scramble defense. So let's do that recruitment roll before I forget, and then we'll do the recap. And it is a 4, which is a success because I believe I needed 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I needed, oh, no, there's 5. So 5 or under would have worked. So having that, we're going to take 2 militia, 1 here in Galatia. Oh, 1 in Galatia-Leon and 1 in Western Andalusia. All right, so that is what that looks like. All right, recap. Now we're in the proper order of things. Western Andalusia, infantry, militia. Galatia-Leon, cavalry, infantry, militia, artillery, 2 fighters. In port is the cruiser and the destroyer, or the transport. Basque Country is an infantry, artillery. Germany, an A-28 is a sub and battle cruiser. A-11, 2 subs. A-12 coastal sub, 2 torpedo boat destroyers, 1 destroyer, 1 coastal defense ship, 1 transport. In Eastern Germany is 4 infantry, artillery, anti-aircraft. Königsberg, 2 infantry. Austria Mountain, 2 infantry. Bavaria, 2 infantry, air transport. In Western Germany is a medium bomber, fighter, tactical, light armor, artillery, seaplane, 2 infantry, 1 cavalry. In Berlin is 1 lone militia. So there you have it. For next turn, the cash for Germany, they're going to earn 22 on the income tracker, and they saved 3, so they'll have 25 for next turn. And that stuff will be done there. So we're not going to send another one. All right, that's up. Next is Russia. We'll see what they do. They start off with $4. How exciting.